Drivers beware, it could cost you a lot more to take up space on the roads where you're not supposed to be. Parking fines are set to increase significantly this year in order to keep vehicles moving, and it's bound to make a lot more money for the city as well.
I think people will give it a second thought if the fine's higher.
More than 120 offences associated with parking a vehicle, stopping, and standing on city streets will now possibly see a much higher penalty. A comprehensive review by the city comparing Toronto fines to other Canadian municipalities determined more could be done for parking offences on the streets. It follows a similar move for city and privately owned parking lots last fall.
We found that in the city lots, for example, the fine was about $30, increasing it to $75. That makes people think twice before they leave their car in a spot where they shouldn't.
Some of the proposed increases include parking in bike lanes going from $150 to $200, not paying at parking machines increasing from $30 to $75. Not having a permit where one is required will now be $75, as will be parking or stopping in a zone where signs say otherwise. It's estimated that the city could make an additional $62 million in revenue from the increase based on the number of tickets issued. But city staff suggest the actual amount would likely be from $40 to $50 million.
I would be happy if nobody got a parking ticket because they were parking where they should in this city. Really, it's about increasing mobility, making sure that we can keep people moving to where they need to get to. That means that we need better compliance on where you can and you cannot park in the city of Toronto.
The city is also looking to create new offences for electric vehicle charging stalls in off-street parking lots, so using them without charging can be enforced.
We're starting to see more electric cars in the city of Toronto. That is a good thing, but it means that they do need those parking spots with those chargers so that they can charge their vehicles. That means that for the rest of us, we have to park where we should too.
The recommended increased fines will be debated at City Hall next week before going to the full City Council on March the 20th. If approved, they will take effect 6 months from now. Mark McAllister, City News.